Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Danny Jones.
Thank you very much. And Ron says nice things about me because he works for me. We are very honored and glad in the city of Charleston to be part of this effort, in this message, in this city, in this ballpark, with these people behind me, to move forward with the oil and gas and to make West Virginia and keep West Virginia to be an energy exporter. And we think this is a great thing, and it will employ a lot of people, and as it has employed a lot of people. So we're very grateful to everybody that came here, and we're glad to have the governor here, we're glad to have Congresswoman Capito here, and all of you here. Thank you very much. Welcome to Charleston.
Thank you, Mayor. Our next speaker to greet you comes from Washington, D.C., and she has been fighting the good fight on behalf of all domestic energy resources in the United States, and especially in West Virginia. She is our high energy representative in Congress, ladies and gentlemen, Shelley Moore Capito.
Thank you, Rod, and thank everybody for coming out today to talk about something extremely important. That's energy. The way I think about energy in terms of our state, I think about it in terms of the jobs. The jobs that are created not only in the industry, but the jobs that are created supporting the industry, the families that are able to stay in this beautiful state and raise our families here because of the natural resources we share. But I also think about it as opportunity. We haven't even seen the tip of what the oil and natural gas industry can do for this state. Now, many of you know I'm actually born and raised partially in the northern part of the state, where a lot of development of the Marcellus Shale is occurring. And it is fantastic to see the development, the jobs, the hop and the step of the community when they realize that there's opportunity for their young people and their families and their futures. And you know, I'm in Washington part of the time, Charleston and West Virginia as much as I can. The fight is in Washington right now. We have an overarching EPA that says they want to dictate how and when and under what circumstances we can have energy, no matter what the cost, no matter what the sacrifice. And I think it's been wrong-headed. And I think here in West Virginia, we're the ones who have been suffering the brunt of that, and we've got to make our voices heard. So I look forward to going back to Washington on Monday to support an all of the above energy policy, to support a policy that means that America's going to we're going to power ourselves. We're going to be more energy independent, we're going to have energy security, we're going to have the jobs that come along with it, and we're going to have the opportunity in the states like West Virginia. We're going to have those states who have the opportunities to really grow, to be a more forceful part of this nation, to be a more integral part of the energy mix in this nation. And to me, that means that West Virginia's future will be bright. But it's a fight, no doubt about it. I'm willing to fight and fight hard. And as Rod said, I'm a high energy member of Congress, and if you stick around till 7 o'clock, you're going to see me throw out the first pitch for the West Virginia Power. Thank you all.
And as other representatives in Washington know, our Congresswoman can throw a mean fastball. We're all counting on you. Next up is one of the reasons we're here today. The American Petroleum Institute is one of the sponsors of this, along with the Just Beneath the Surface Alliance, and the president of that is Jack Gerard.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for being here today. As the Congresswoman has said, your good mayor, it's an energy day. We're focused on energy, and we're anxious to see the power play tonight. Let me also thank the Toast Band for his good work. I know he's a local legend here in town. Let's give him a round of applause. I get the privilege to introduce the governor in just a moment, but let me just follow up on what the Congresswoman has just said. West Virginia is a model for the nation. You here have vast energy resources. Your coal that you've known about for many years, natural gas, oil, renewables, the list goes on. So we're anxious in the American Petroleum Institute to engage the American public in a discussion around energy. what does it really mean for our nation, and what does it mean for your great state of West Virginia? On the plane out today, I was looking at a recent economic analysis that shows between now and 2020, if governmental policy is right, we can create 30,000 new jobs right here in West Virginia in the next 10 years. Now that's good policy, that's good for the country, and it's good for those of you right here in West Virginia. So we're anxious about these opportunities, but we've got to get the policy right. And in order to do that, as you see the banner here today, voteforenergy.org, would encourage you to go online to look at this great site and to learn more about the energy opportunities in the United States, and specifically right here in West Virginia. We have a game-changing opportunity to literally change the energy equation of the world. Recently, an economist has said the United States can become the new Middle East for oil and gas production if we get the right public policy. We want all of you to participate in that debate. We're not going to tell you what to think or how to vote, but we encourage you to think about energy when you go in the ballot booth this fall, and think about what it means for all of us, what it means for our families and our generations yet to come. Now, a man that knows a lot about energy, and he's a great leader not only in your state, but across the nation, is your great governor. We're privileged to have him here with us today to share with us his thoughts about what energy means for this state and for the nation. Please put your hands together and welcome our great governor, Governor Tom of the great state of West Virginia.
Thank you very much, Jack. It's indeed my pleasure to be here today to talk about energy in West Virginia. And I'm pleased to be joined on stage today with the Mayor of Charleston, Mr. Danny Jones, and our Congresswoman, Shelley Moore Capito. They've both been very good supporters of energy in West Virginia. And we all know that we in West Virginia, is an energy state. We always have been. That's where jobs come from. That's where our wealth comes from. That's what feeds our families in West Virginia. Currently, we have the ability to be one of the best producers in the entire world here in West Virginia. We've just been named as the 6th best place in the world for oil and gas to drill, and that's right here in West Virginia. We have got to take advantage of the natural resources and the energy that we have here in our state. And what we as the Congresswoman said, we've got a fight on our hands with the EPA in Washington, and we've got to all join forces to make sure that we do what we can to produce what we have always produced in West Virginia, and that is energy. We've got to have a national energy policy in this country. We can no longer go on being dependent upon foreign oil to run our country. So what we're asking you today is just pay attention, get involved, and let's all work together to make sure that we can continue to produce the energy, not only for the state of West Virginia, but for the United States of America. So with us all working together, we can get that done. Thank you all for having me here today. Have a great time, and I hope we have a victory here tonight at the ballpark.
Now, for those of you who know me a little bit, you know that I have to lead a cheer or two. So I want you to join me. I'll say Fuelar, you say country. Fuelar! 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 Just so you know, we do them in threes. We got another one coming up here in just a second. Thank you very much, Governor Earl Ray Thomas, Governor Capito, Mayor Danny Jones, and API's chief, Jack Gerard. Thank you very much.